Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. आज क्रिएटिविटी डे भी है और क्रिएटिविटी दिन के दिन हमारी 1532वीं वेबिनार आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करती है। टुडे वी हैव टू स्पीकर्स, Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee Madam and Dr. Sakat Kumar Basu. They will guide us on the concept of creativity for health awareness, for life awakening, for igniting the soul. So thank you very much, Dr. Sakat Basuji and Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee Madam. Today at 1532 milestone in 4 years, we are really grateful to you all that due to your blessings, cooperation, guidance, everything, this journey is continuous up to infinite. Thank you very much. Now I would like to request Professor V.K. Agnihotri sir for his kind words.
Thank you, Professor Pawan Sharma. As you told that today we are going to have our third webinar on the topic creativity for health awareness. And naturally, we just completed one very important creativity to climb and to reach up to Mount Everest. So I do hope that our both the guest speakers of this webinar, Dr. Sakat Basuji and Dr. Suparnaji, might have enjoyed the information given by our Everest winners, I should say. And I welcome our both the
excellent program.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I was thinking that you might be waiting, but the topic was so sincere and so good that to a new one for us all. So thank you so much.
You do not get to listen to this kind of experience, so it was outstanding.
Directly, the person who conquered Mount Everest, she was telling, so it was really we are interested to have uninterrupted her presentation. So anyway, we were here, and now I welcome yourself, Dr. Sakat Basuji and Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee ji, for our today's new topic of webinar, that is 1532, that is creativity for health and awareness. So it is always actually what we are. We are the creatures, and we have been created by Lord Brahma. We can say, or everything is created by either Brahma or Vishwamitra ji. So this is the creation. And now when we got up, created ourselves, now it is our duty to create and develop so many things which can create the positive side for the betterment of the humanity, and also for the positive development of our nation, our world, and of course our vegetation, our environment, everything. So this is how the creativity is important, and rest our guest speakers are going to inform us by sharing their experiences. So with these words, I invite with honor Dr. Sakat Kumar Basuji to please present your today's topics.
Agnihotriji, I will request that we will have Madam first finish it because she has some internet issues. Yeah.
Okay. Then with the due permission of our Dr. Sakat Basuji, I would like to invite Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee ji for her very, very important and a speech on the topic creativity, how it can be persons can be made regarding the health awareness with the help of the directions and tips which you are going to share with us. Dr. Suparna Sanyal ji, ma'am. Namaskar.
Okay, namaskar. Very good evening to the all dignitaries over here. So now I am in a very bad situation. In that case, the outer side is thunderstorm is going on, heavy rain is going on, and the fluctuation of electricity is going on. So the situation is very bad over here. Still,
make a short speech. Make a short speech as much the conditions are comfortable to you, because we are also disturbing you later.
So, it is a very good topic. So there is so many things to be attained over here, but very shortly I get to present over here. So creativity does not wait for that perfect moment. It fashions its own perfect moments and out of the ordinary one. So this was the coded by this Bruce Grandpet. Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso said that everything you can imagine is real. So creation is depending upon the imagination. If we cannot imagine, so we cannot create. So imagination is a brain effect, and our conscious and subconscious mind both are responsible for the creation. Creation, though the Vedic aspects or Hindu mythology said that the Brahma is the God who has created us. So creation is dependent upon the God imagination. If we can say that and think about that, the how the God is, so we cannot give any imagination, but we are worshipping those gods in the ideological formation. So we are giving the ideology. So we have also think in their perspectives, and they also created us in their perspectives. Hence, we can say that it's a never-ending process. Creativity solves almost all problems. It's a brain action. It's an action research. And we can say that creation, it is depending upon the indigenous creation, it's a natural creation, it is an artificial creation, and arts and crafts. So how the creation is depending and how the creation is giving us the health awareness and the health creativity. So what is the benefit of this health and creativity? Basically, the creativity and imagination are important. I have told that if we cannot imagine, we cannot create. So every aspect of our life is also depending upon the imagination. So in that case, we can say that, so before doing anything, we have to imagine, and we have to, those imagination we can express this by writing, by singing, by playing, then exercising, and then making it possibilities and probabilities. The creative outputs not only help to the reduce feelings of the stress and loneliness, but can help and can improve our mood and even affect how we can develop our brain works. So creation, how much creation we can do is that is absolutely brain work. So human being is the only the topmost position in the animal kingdom who can create. Other the animals, they have the natural instinct, but they can surviving in the nature, and they have the particular rules and particular aspects and particular lifestyle and particular activities, but they cannot think, they cannot imagine, they cannot reasoning. That's why the human, only the human being can make it creation, and human being can reason it. So that's why we can develop our creation in every aspects of our life. This creativity, there are many ways of creating hobbies which can active positively and giving us the well-being. And one most important and noticeable effects of that, taking part in the creative which can help you in the matters which you wanted to do. That means if you have the potentiality and if you want to do, create something which is affecting of your behavioral activities. So behavioral science is also depending upon and involving in this creative action. At the same time, the health activities, which is the most important over here, how we can prevent and how we can develop our health problems, and how we can develop and prevent our health problems, how we can cure from this our health issues. So this is also the trial and error method. That means before invention of the allopathic, there was no allopathic creation was there. Only the Ayush was there, Ayurvedic was there. This Ayurvedic was invented and they are practicing in their day-to-day life. But there is no modern effect. That's why the Ayurvedic, the homeopathic has been defeated the Ayurvedic. Then the allopathic has defeated the Ayurvedic and homeopathic. So this is the process, how one can defeat by the creative actions, which is more essential for part of this creative activities, at the same time the well-being. And the hobbies, there is there are different types of hobbies which can help you for your creation. So if you can, in old age, if you can practice your hobbies, you can make your hobbies in the practice, you will be the very good activities like. So you are creating. So creating is not that I am giving the music. I am creating my drawing. I am creating. I would like to be best, better, and I would like to reach to the sky is the limit. Not like that. Everyday lives, each and every time we can create something or the others. So creation is the activities which is habituated in our everyday life. So creativity affects in the brain action, and the brain actions basically the cognitive senses, development of the cognitive senses. Just because every action is a gene action. Gene is a inherited nature. In that cases, the involuntary muscles we cannot create, but we can create the involuntary muscles in active nation or active portion. This is our creativity. So there is a fun ways to get this music. We can create we can draw in the color sensation, then the photography sensation, write and short stories. We can knitting, we can, everything is in the creation. So creation is a natural habit. Creation is the action research. Creation is the sustainability. Creation is the reach to the sustainable goals of the present juncture. So present era, if we can create, we can develop, because creation, the end of life, that means there is no life, that is the creation is ended. But till such time the senses is there, we can create. The Shukumar Rai, who has created when he was in the bedridden, and the last day of his life he also created, and that creation is the greater and best. It has been the after the creation, no one can remember you. Your creation will remember your names. Name is your creation. Name is giving you the creativity actions. So we cannot forget our Rabindranath Tagore, Swami Vivekananda, because they have created something, and that creation has entered into our blood. That creation entered into our sensation. That creation entered into our cognitive senses. That's why we can remember every time, each and every moment they have reached our life, day-to-day life, by their creation. So creation never been ended. Creation is a behavioral aspect. Creation is an action nature, and creation is the enormous potentiality we have and we have born with this creation activities, but there is no counseling process in our country. So each and every individual is great in his own place, but we cannot recognize their individual activities and their greatness, but we are always compared with one another. So there is no comparison. There is only one thing. One is a unique creation of the God, and one is a unique creation, we can say, that the Brahma. So everything is the creative actions. We can reach to our goal, and we can reach to a parabola by our own creation. So this is the best aspect of today's topic that I can share with you. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me such an opportunity to say something about it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Even in the adverse situation of this climate and all that, you spared minutes and your thought on this issue. Really, you talked about that the creation is there either by the God or with the help of the genes itself. They are responsible to create and model the person, the characteristics, they have been inherited from the parents. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. And
thank God, the light has come.
Great. When you are creating good things, good thought, good for the greater cause of the positive energy, the energy will also come to you. And then this light is here. But be careful because of the changing of this weather. So now I would like, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Dr. Shekhar Kumar Basuji on the same topic, creativity, especially for the health awareness. So I've got the pleasure to invite Dr. Shekhar Kumar Basuji. Please join us and give your special talk on this issue. Dr. Shekhar Kumar Basuji, namaskar. Dr. Vasuji, are you here? Dr. Shakat Vasuji, since Madam Sparna Sanyal have completed her speech, so now I am taking the pleasure and opportunity to call you, to invite you on this topic of creativity. So you please unmute and join us and present your speech on this topic. Dr. Shakat Vasuji. Yeah. ज्वाइन तो किया हुआ है.
I am here. Like the internet was causing a little bit of disruption. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm audible, right?
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I will. Thanks to all the speaker. I think what is creativity. Our mountaineer friends nicely depicted their lifetime experience, and I think this is what matters for. Like when we are mortal beings. No one. Someone may live up to 70, some 60, some 75 or 80. When you die, I believe that I cannot take anything with me. All my dividends, debentures, bank passbooks, some which are open to public and some which are not open to the government. Sometimes we are putting money and even we are forgetting and making the government rich, saying that SBI once disclosed they have so much of unclaimed accounts that it can run the country. They are depositing the money and stuff. I do not know what they do with that money or how RBI hands with it. So means many people have died. Many people may have put some money and then there is no one to claim that is how much money is stored in that system which is not being used up. Money is, if it is not circulated within an economic system, it's not good for the health of the economic system. But nonetheless, the main point is that money can buy everything. Money has a great power. We cannot ignore that. But at the same time, money is also helpless in buying you happiness. Otherwise, all the rich people would have been very happy. So for every one of us, today is the International Day of Creativity, and it is very important for us to be creative in our own way. Sometimes we do not remember that in the schools, with all the science and arts and maths and other classes, we do also used to have co-curricular activity classes such as music, such as drawing and crafts and other things, which I think as a student, I never paid much attention because these were the classes for relaxation where we would internally express some of our faculties. But unfortunately, the way the education is, we were only interested in the classes or paid attention to the classes of maths and science and English or vernacular, whatever was important for the exam, but not for something which was important for my mind. So today, when I am at this age, I'm realizing that how much I missed out. And I always suggest to all other students who are growing up and stuff, like study is important for those professionals who are looking for earning money, investing. Those are important in life to make your life secure. I do not know how much money can always secure your life. But nonetheless, it's still a mental security that we have that much waiting behind us. So it is something that in my old age will be secured. Money cannot buy you security against the diseases that we are going to have as we start getting older, or the emotional challenges that we'll have in our life that will come in due course of time. So as yesterday, I still suggest that it is therefore very important to be creative. If you are creative and you are continuing pursuing some of your hobbies from the childhood, I think it is one of the best medicine that we could have. Some of us are interested in philately, or it's in the collection of postage stamp. Although I think this hobby has died down in India and other countries quite a bit. But at the same time, it is important to highlight that if we still could continue that hobby, how much color it adds to your life, how much it takes away the daily stress that your job adds as we become creative. Some of those who are interested in music, some of us who has time in writing poem or writing essays or whatever, drawing, crafts, handicrafts, utilizing and making decorative pieces from waste of the home. Using plastics and all other such resources in making it together. I think it is important for us to understand that all these hobbies can change the quality of our life, because as you at the end of a busy day, when you are, whether you like reading books or whether you like watching movie or whether you like going to restaurants, if you can afford to, if you are a foodie and enjoy different types of cuisine, all these helps in taking away the daily stress that adds into our life. Some people are very fond of traveling like me, and if there is an opportunity, if you can afford, even if it a small distance that you could travel, I always suggest that it is in the best of our interest that you should take the opportunity to travel, maybe in a cheaper travel, but it is important. So all this creativity relaxes our mind from the daily pressure of life that we all go through, which not only makes our life stressful, and all the money that we are hoarding and collecting, it's all going to the doctors at the end, or paying the hospital bills. And then in the hospital bed, it is quite regrettable if we have to sit down and think that all my life I have been running after money, not pursuing anything other than hoarding money. And today I am sick and restricted to the bed. I am getting older, and I realized that a vast part of life I've never enjoyed a drop of rain on the leaf of the plant, or had the opportunity to look into a sunrise or sunset, or travel somewhere, enjoy some time, quality time with my family members, neighbors, our kids. All I have done is hoarding money, and I have given a judicious part of my life. I have criminally wasted in investing in, or just into my professional life. So let us keep this in mind, that we should not be regretting at our very end, but at the same time enjoy our life. We all have to do our responsibilities. We all have specific responsibilities, whether in our professional life, whether in our socio-cultural life, or whether in our very personal life. But with performing all the duties, it is also important for us to be creative. If you are spending some time of your life either in reading something, either in creating something, or drawing, or any kind of creative work that you could think about, I think you are doing justice not to others but to yourself. Many people join after retirement, like joining various NGOs to do some social services. I think it is very good. Do not wait for like you to retire. Start today and start getting slowly involved. You may not be able to give more than 1 hour or 2 hours, or maybe just 3 hours per week. But this will create the platform. This will create the aura around you. It will create the network around you, that when you retire, when you feel lonely, you already have an alternative network, so that it comes and support you, and your life becomes much brighter and not so dull. If you look into Western countries, I have seen senior citizens and various other are very, very much, well connected to the society, well connected to their friends, at least in the parties and the club, and this keeps them going. Yesterday, we were all looking into a very nice WhatsApp clip that was sent, that Helen, who is now 85, and she is doing a dance performance at some place with friends and enjoying that time. I think that's the spirit. That's where we need to be creative. Every day we need to think about how to make ourselves happy. And happy does not always come from money, or buying a big dress, or buying a big car, or buying a new apartment. Happiness also may be just by, while you are traveling, stop by and look at the Ganges and enjoy the view of the water trickling down there, or maybe looking at a water stream with the murmuring sound, or maybe looking at a beehive and see how these hives are working, or maybe visiting a wildlife sanctuary and see how the wildlife there are thriving, and how they have their life, how they take care of their little babies, and they are our co-inhabitants, and we do inspiration from them into our life. So creativity comes in every sphere. I sincerely believe even how you look into things, and how you give a perspective to your observation to things happening around you, is also very creative. The same incidents, one may look into it in a very positive manner, and some other person may look into a very negative manner. So I think it is very important for us, Swami Vivekananda said, that be positive in your attitude, be creative in your everyday life, Be creative in the way you organizing the bed, like how you change the bed sheet and how you put your pillow covers and stuff, gives inspirations to some people. Like rather than coming and like dumping your body with the tired soul on the bed and thinking about the hard things that happen in your life, even if you make a little changes to your home environment, putting some green plants by your working desk or by your window, or a nice scenery being placed at in your drawing room, this creative way of decorating also has positive impact on our mind and help us in thinking and doing some things in a better way. So with this, on this International Day of Creativity, I encourage and humbly request all that be creative in how you talk, be creative in how you dress, be creative in how you dream, and be creative in how you inspire others. A simple smile when you are entering your office or you're leaving your office to your driver, to the janitor who is working all day, that nice smile that you return at the end of the day is, I think, is being very, very creative. You are not only feeling happy, but you are also adding happiness to the person, that you give value to that work that they have done. Saying good night to your driver with a smile while he is dropping you at your destination, I think is also a very creative way of connecting with another person. So let us not be selfish. Let us not just think about our own problems, and be creative in giving something back to the society, being creative in giving something back to the very close people who are around you. And overall, to those who are not as privileged as you are, I think it adds an aura to your life, as a dimension to your life. I think it also adds a meaning to your life, in the sense that I have a purpose in my life. If I have to do this, I have to survive because I want to do these things and stuff. And never look down. We all have challenges. There is no one in this world that do not go through negative days or sad things happening to our life, but we have to overcome and push forward with this creative urge. Thank you very much. And it has been a pleasure once again to be there. And Sharmaji was talking about we have seen 1532 episodes. I am already looking towards 1600 and getting younger. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A very clear message given by you that we should be creative, and we should be creative for the person standing in front of us, how he can be made smiling. And not only the driver itself, even the lift attendant, the lift person is also said to be said thank you. It itself gives a return pleasure that he smiles on hearing simple gratitude we are extending to him. So was the case on each and every side, which they are not taking anything. Neither we are costing for anything for doing this much. So the creativity, which is I should say free of cost, but amounts a loss, lot can be made in practice. Thank you so much for your clear concept and your association with us. That too, so late night. It's 11:15 past 11. Thank you so much for joining us. Namaskar. So I would like to say, invite Dr. Professor Pawan Kumar Sharma ji to make a closing of this program, because we are completed all the three webinars of today, and we again extend our thanks for all the guest speakers and the viewers of our three webinars, those who have attended webinars through YouTube also, that the way we limited all the three topics, including the Everest Day, and also this multiple sclerosis, and again the person who is capable to make a creativity for others. This is a great message given by our guest speakers. With these words, I again thank all the guest speakers and the spectators and listeners for today's program. Thank you so much. And over to Professor Pawan Sharma ji. Professor Sharma ji, thanks for. I also thank our Rathiral Varik ji, who is always with us since I think 8 p.m. He covered all these three webinars also. Thank you so much for each and every person. Those who have shared with their WhatsApp number, I used to send the email of the e-certificate. Link of the e-certificate, so that can be downloaded from the site. Thank you so much. And I have to call Professor Pawan Sharma ji to please call off our today's program. Professor Pawan Sharma ji, you are listening to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. हरिओम सर. हरिओम. आप म्यूट हैं. आप म्यूट हैं अग्निहोत्री सर. आप म्यूट हैं.
रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ कर दिया सर.
जी मैं कर रहा हूँ सर.
हो गया, सबने कंप्लीट कर दिया, रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ कर दी,
जय हिंद.
कॉल ऑफ कर